Hey everyone, it's Mystic Mama Divine Healing, and hello, I'm here to do a energy check-in on the Divine Masculine and the Karmic, the weekend of January 23rd and 24th, 2021. I generally do not do karmic readings. I kind of think that that's an energy that's kind of a waste of my personal energy is to concern myself what's going on with the karmic. That could draw you into, it could trigger you. So this is a warning. This reading might trigger you, okay? Because we're going to be talking about what's going on between the divine masculine and his karmic. I don't necessarily think that karmics are bad people. There are bad and good all the time. Sometimes there are karmics that people are people. So there could be some bad karmics. There might be some karmics that just, they're there. What a karmic is a lesson. So your divine masculine and the karmic are to learn lessons in their relationship. It has nothing to do with your connection with your divine masculine and your feminine. This is a journey. Was predestined, and these two people, these two souls, are on their journey together with lessons to learn. They learned their lessons, fantastic, and move on and move forward with having learned said lessons. But that's what was predestined to happen. The karmic is not the twin to your counterpart. You can only have one. You are your twin's counterpart. You share the same soul. They're karmic. They're soul connection. Okay? But there are lessons that needed to be learned in this soul connection. So I have already shuffled my deck. Warning, this might go a little bit longer, and I try to keep in about 30 minutes. It might go a little bit longer, so this is possibly part one of the Divine Masculine and the Karmic energy check-in for the 3rd and the 24th of 2021. So I have already shuffled my deck. I've cut them. I have blessed. I have meditated, and I'm ready to do this reading. I have already pulled who the divine masculine is this weekend, and who the divine feminine, the karmic is this weekend. The masculine shows up this weekend as the ego. Okay, that's kind of dope. So I like the way this sunburst. Okay, and the masculine's depicted by the sun, and this ego, this looks like a sunburst to me, an explosion. There is, the eagle is the national bird for the United States, so it's a powerful bird. It's also a loner, are some things that I know about the eagle. And I'm just going to read right quick what the eagle is, okay? What the meaning, the message is for this eagle card. The deck is the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Guidebook, okay? This is the name of the guidebook. Those are the name of the cards. So, the eagle. Let's see what our masculine is this weekend. He's the eagle. Let's see what's up. He's all pervading. I'll hold this up so you can see it while I read it. A visual. All pervading power, truth seeker, transforms karma. Interesting. Transforms karma. Okay, eagle. He's in some strong energy. That already tells you that there's something going on. There's a transformation going on with this particular divine masculine. The noble eagle emanates the light of the sun. This great bird is both physically and spiritually strong and represents mastery over elements of fire and air. When the eagle appears, you'll soon be thrown into the karmic fire for the sake of your transformation. The eagle pushes us to be our best and brightest selves and stops at nothing to see us shine. Grasp the sun in your talons and hold on for the ride. You're stronger than you think, eagle child. Wow. Okay, so the energy, your divine masculine is a eagle this weekend, and And what this you'll soon be thrown into the karmic fire for the sake of your transformation, which is, I mean, like, you didn't see me pull these cards, but I don't play those games. This is amazing that after I pull the eagle for him, and it could be a him or a her. This is not about sex. It's about energy. So this could be same sex. It could be heterosexual sex, whatever. But it's a karmic relationship, not necessarily man, but male masculine energy. As I digress, though, is that I pulled the ego, and look what comes up when I pull a card, the butterfly. You want to talk about transformation? What did this just say about the eagle? It said that when the eagle appears, you'll be thrown into karmic fire for the sake of your transformation. Good golly, Miss Molly. How did that happen? What happened to the other card? Oh, here it is. How did we pull the eagle for their energy, for the masculine, and then for his karmic? The energy is the masculine throwing his karmic into fire this weekend? Let's hope not. I'm being silly, but those are words, karmic fire for transformation. And then generically speaking, we all know that the butterfly represents transformation. And let's go a little bit further into what this wild unknown tarot author says about this butterfly. Butterfly, undergoing great change and transformation. The energy of the butterfly is with us during periods of transition. Since air is the element of the heart, this change involves relationships, or if you love your job, possibly your career. Since transition is accompanied by some sort of discomfort, be extra careful. My goodness, I can't read. Since transition is accompanied by some sort of discomfort, be extra careful and kind during this time, especially if the butterfly is you. So karmic, if you're watching, be kind, okay? Let solid friends and activities support you like a cocoon. Committing to one daily routine, a meal, practice, or prayer done at the same time, place will do wonders for uplifting the butterfly spirit. From the start of this reading, it looks like this weekend doesn't look like it's going to be the best weekend. There's transformations in relationships. The eagle soars alone. So this is interesting energy to start out with. Okay, so that's what we're starting with the divine masculine and the karmic on the weekend. The 23rd and the 24th. Okay, so first question is, what is the shared energy between the divine masculine and the karmic on the weekend of this weekend, January 23rd and 24th? Now, what cards did I want to do down? Oh, what's the shared energy? Maybe I should pay attention to what I'm doing here a little closer. Okay. Like I said, I've already cut my deck. I've already blessed. I've called in my angels, my guides away to bless this entire space, okay? It smells so lovely in here. It's all sagey. It's all spicy. I love my reading room. It is the nicest room in my apartment as far as energy is concerned. So, the energy at the bottom of the deck is the Hermit, okay? So, the shared energy, both of them, they're sharing the energy of recognizing. And it's interesting, there's a bird here, there's a lot of air energy going on around here because there's a raven or whatever. This is the Game of Thrones tarot deck. I've been using this a little bit lately. I am a big Game of Thrones fan, so it was like, this is maybe one of the second or third decks I got, because when I saw that it was available in tarot. So he's in and they are sharing the energy of the Hermit. The Hermit, look at him. That's that little boy who actually became the king of, at the end of the series, in the final episode, they crowned this person king. And he's looking at the light. He's looking at the light. And if you knew that that bird, if you are familiar with this story, this bird was his eyes. This bird, because the boy was paraplegic and he couldn't, but he was also very magical and spiritual, and he could see, and he would think and like send this bird off to do his bidding. The bird is on a light lantern. So there is an illumination and a spiritual sight of how these two this weekend, they're sharing, they're knowing, inner knowing of what's going on between them. They both have gone inside and they are actually looking through a bird's eye at what's happening in their relationship. And that's the energy that's happening. There's like an overhead view that they're looking at what's going on, but they're not discussing it. Okay, this is internal, this is personal. Okay, so what's the shared energy? We just know that the shared energy, they're both gone inside checking things out. So Spirit, what's the shared energy of the DM, between the DM and the karmic, the weekend of June, good God, what's wrong with me? January starts with a J, right? January 23rd and 24th. Spirit, what's going on between the... Okay, two cards come out. The Queen of Cups, the Eight of Swords. Okay, there's the Queen of Cups, there's the Eight of Swords. I'm not taking this. Both in the upright. I see that Eight of Swords energy with that Hermit. This person is gone inside. I'm going to pull two more cards. Oh, and then two more cards fell out. There's the Seven of Cups. And the Three of Cups comes out in the reverse. Okay. I'm going to pull four more cards for this, please. Would you give me a card for the Queen of Cups, please? Clarifying the Queen of Cups, Spirit. 4 coins. Clarifies the Queen of Cups. Did I show it to you? 4 coins. Okay. Eight of Swords, Spirit. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Clarify the Eight of Swords, please. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Okay. That's too many cards. Check it, all those cards. Did I put them in here upside down? Yes, I did. Can't do that. Don't like to do that. Okay. Come on. There we go. I'll take them both. The Ace of Coins and the Hangman. To clarify the Eight of Swords. Clarify the Seven of Coins, please. Clarify the Seven of Coins for the shared energy between these two. The Karmic and the Divine Masculine, January 23rd and 24th, please. Seven of Cups, Lord. Seven of Cups, Eight of Spears. So that's the Eight of Wands. Three of Cups in reverse, please. And that is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Energy at the bottom of the deck. King of Wands. Okay, let's see what's going on with these two this weekend. Know they're in some air energy. So that air energy, some communication. We have the Queen of Cups clarified by the Four of Coins. Give me a second, please. Okay, well, with the overall energy that we came in about the transformation and the relationship issues that are talking about, the Queen of Cups and the Four Coins. This Queen of Cups is not letting go. This Queen of Cups, there is a queen, there is, I'm going to say, or it's the energy of the Queen of Cups that is refusing to let go, being clarified by the Four Coins, okay? So it's a holding on. Even though with the Hermit going inside and knowing that the butterfly, that it needs to change, it needs to go on. This person wants to be nurturing, would love to be kind, but they're holding on with the Four Coins. They're holding on to things that are torturing them, so to speak. Holding on with the Eight of Swords, which is the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords, which is the Eight of Swords. They're actually the thoughts. There are thoughts in their mind. This is, I forgot her name, how to say it, but she was always, this character was tortured. She was really a good person. She was a freaking phenomenal soldier. She was dynamite. She could beat any man's ass, actually. She was a big, strong, but tortured by her thoughts. She actually wanted, she was in love with Jamie. There was a love, and there was a love that he shared for her. I often thought that those two were like lovers that would come together in the end. I always root for the love story. But the Eight of Swords is about thoughts that are in your head that you know, it's all in your head. You can move away. You're the one that's keeping yourself imprisoned. Though both of these two were sharing energy where they want to be free. There's next to the Seven of Coins, waiting for things to change, waiting for things to get better, but it's not getting better, so they can't have their collaboration, their Three of Cups. So there's not going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of silence. There may not be a lot of communication. I mean, like sparks or whatever. But there is thoughts of despair, thoughts of when is this going to change? How are we going to change this relationship? How am I going to be able to talk to you and tell you that I am so tired of what we're going through continually, and it's not getting us anywhere. We're not having a celebration, a collaboration. And I just want to, start anew. What path? We're at a crossroads. They're at a crossroads. They may even be communicating this weekend that this relationship is at a crossroads. Where are we going to go from here? Because this is the Eight of Swords, which is about Eight of Spears, which is the Eight of Wands, which is about communication. And this is the crossroads. And, the cycle is completing. Where are we going to go? This shit is done. This is done. I mean, we're both in our heads about this shit. We're both looking. We both know that this is not where we need to go, but we're holding on so tight to something that's not working. Because, see, if it don't come out of your head, you're not going to be able to have this new perspective, this new beginning. This is a new, awesome beginning. These two are sitting in a position where something is new and it's a new beginning for them, but there has been some bullshit or whatever has gone on. There is something that's happened between them that's hung that newness, that new, that's kind of gone. The Hangman is sitting here. There's a new perspective. I'm looking at things and they're just not doing anything. They're not doing anything about this new beginning that they've been given, that they've been offered. They're holding on to something, but not letting, and that's not letting go either, but not letting go of these tortured thoughts. Thinking that somehow it's just going to change. Waiting for the change, like, look at this dude. He's like, yo, When are you going to come into fruition? When am I going to be able to pluck you from this tree? I've been watching you grow since you were itty bitty bitty, and I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired. I want to let it go. I want to pluck these coins because we not happening. This not happening real good. It's not going down the way, I thought it would. And actually, it's only in your head to get out. You can make that new position. You can make that new move, but neither one of them are. They're holding on. Okay? They're holding on. And there may be a communication about we're at a crossroads. Where are we at? So this weekend looks like it's going to be kind of deep for those two. That's for sure. So let's see. What do I have here? I have a little outline. I'm checking it out, guys. What does the karmic feel for her divine masculine? But since I got the divine masculine over here, I'm going to move these cards up a little bit. What's the divine masculine feel for his karmic? What's the divine masculine? Guys, this is not going to resonate with you all. Some people are not even in a third-party relationship. And if I didn't mention it, I'm mentioning it now, that my readings are generally for those who are in separation or in some type of challenge. Okay, so whatever messages resonate with you, take those messages. If they don't resonate with you, leave them on my table. I can give them to somebody else. It'll resonate with somebody, okay? So, what does the karmic feel for the masculine? Or what does the masculine feel for his karmic? I don't know why I keep saying that backwards, but I did. Okay. These are the karmic cards. Here are the masculine. Well, these are the masculine cards. Okay. What does the karmic feel about her masculine energy at the bottom of the deck? Ten of Cups. Well, overall energy, what she feels is that she actually wants the ultimate with him. She does see that there is a possible, and that's why this Queen of Cups came out here holding on. That's why she's holding on, because she does actually want the Ten of Cups with her masculine. That's what she's feeling. That's the overall energy. Again, this might trigger you, but at the end of the day, that's what she feels. She feels what she feels. Okay. I don't know how I did that. All right. Okay, there's judgment. There's judgment. There's divine judgment, okay? This comes from on high. So there is a sense of what is right, what is good in this relationship, and that's what's happening. So this weekend, the karmic wants to have a nice weekend, a beautiful weekend with her divine masculine, okay? And the judgment card comes up because there may not be such a hot weekend for them as far as that concerned, because the judgment comes on winds of fire, okay? So like I said, with this conversation going on here and the Three of Cups, and them being at a crossroads, there may be a very deep conversation between the divine masculine and the karmic this weekend, okay? Clarify the judgment card for me, please. Clarify the judgment. Okay. Yeah. Moving away from these tough waters. This relationship, this karmic and this divine masculine, they don't have a very good relationship. They don't have communication that's clear. That there is communication, and there's that. Look at that. Remember, there's that bird again. There's a lot of air energy up in here. But and this bird, remember, she was somebody sending them out. This tells me in this communication, there may have been, I just got a download, there may have been a situation where somebody has told the divine masculine's karmic that, something has happened in the divine masculine, is having a conversation with the karmic because some little bird has told the karmic something and she wants to talk about it, and they're at a crossroads about it. So with this judgment coming on the wings of fire, and the 7 of coins and the 3 of cups, and now this, she just doesn't want to even, she wants to get away from this and go on to choppy waters. And it could be a she, could be a he, but this karmic relationship, she wants this to move onto some get out of this choppy water, to move on to solid ground. There's some granite stability over there in the background, so that's what she wants to move into, okay, this weekend. What's going on with the Divine Masculine this weekend toward his karmic? How does he feel? How does he feel? How does he feel? How does he feel about his divine or his karmic? Spirit, those are way too many cards, please. How does the Divine Masculine feel about his karmic, please? I'll take 2 of them. Okay. The King of Wands. So he actually sees this weekend, the Divine Masculine sees the sun. He sees him standing in his energy. He is strong. He's not being manipulated or manhandled. He wants to be happy. He wants to have, it's funny because she wants to, or he or she wants to move out, and they want to have the 10 of Cups, but all this stuff that's going on, the energy that they're sharing between them, they both want what's right for their relationship, but what's happening between them is not right. But the Divine Masculine, this is what ultimately he wishes he had the sun. He wishes he could be in his son's energy, and would like to do that this weekend. He'd like to do that. He really would. And this Divine Masculine is also showing up as the King of Wands. So what does he feel? He feels that he's made himself. He has started from the bottom. Now he up. Okay, this is a self-made man. This is a man or a woman who has really thought about what they were doing and went after it. Okay, deliberately. Okay, and got it. So that's where, and he feels that his karmic, what he feels about his karmic is that he sees her and would like to have some sunshine with her, would like to have, and probably seen that his karmic is in some energy like of the King of Wands, okay? Look at his face. He ain't too friendly, okay? But this person is a self-made person, okay? So that's what your Divine Masculine is feeling for his karmic this weekend. So let's go to what's the lesson? What's the lesson here? Because these relationships are about lessons, okay? What's the lesson that needed to be learned for the karmic? You're supposed to learn a lesson. If you don't learn your lessons, you're doomed to repeat them. And that's why there's all this stuff going on, because it looks like with this Hangman energy and the 4 of coins and the 8 of swords and the 7 of coins and the 3 of cups in reverse, that's a lot of dark, sad, confusing, non-communicative energy that's happening between them this weekend. What they both want to happen and what's going to happen are 2 different things. Okay. All right, Spirit. What is the lesson for the karmic? What is the lesson for the karmic? Lesson for her. Lesson for her is the foundation and stability, okay? It's the 4 of Wands. I did not say anything about the Divine Feminine here, but this is the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. So the lesson ultimately for the Divine Karmic is that you're involved with a twin flame that unfortunately is not your counterpart. So her lesson is that all this energy and the reason that you can't go on and the reason that you're in the crossroads and you're holding on and tortured, and there's the reason everything could be all sunny and new and nice, but it's not. It's because you're not following your divine